Thing recording? It is. We're back on the iPhone in the car. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. This video is going to be very short, very quick, very straight to the point, hopefully. Bearing in mind it's me that's making the video, so maybe it won't be. Not going to even bother editing this video. I'm just going to literally shoot it in the car on the phone, and then I'm going to post it straight away, just so it's out there as a bit of an update. I'm currently sat outside the gym, finishing off my Starbucks. One thing very quick you might notice: car seat. I think the last time that I made a YouTube video was about 5 months ago, and I told you guys I was expecting a little baby girl, and she's here now. Margot, could not even have imagined, as excited as I was, could not have even imagined the level of love that I have for her. She's just the most incredible. She's perfect, and she's a little angel. Like, she literally only ever cries for a bottle, and that's it. She's perfect. So Margot is her name, Margot Carter, Margot Love Carter, and she's doing very, very well. She's 9 weeks old now, and we're absolutely loving having her around. It's the best. Maybe you'll get to meet her one day. But more specifically for this video and a little bit of the update to it, I don't want to waffle on for ages, because there is like a huge backstory that's led all the way up really to this video. But yeah, look, very quickly, my channel started as a self-development focused channel. I then kind of got to the point with that where I just felt like I was forcing myself to make videos, so I kind of stopped for a couple of months, and then I went to America in 2021, and then I basically spent the last 2 years kind of like figuring myself out, figuring out what I wanted to do, like really, like following along my my career path, because I've always been a filmmaker. Well, to you guys anyway, even when I started this YouTube channel like 4 years ago, for the last 6 years in my actual job outside of YouTube, I'm a filmmaker. I make sort of commercial advertising stuff for small to medium sized brands. But in the last 6 months, my company has found great success in shooting people's podcasts. We get contacted all the time for it. So I set up a couple of months ago the Podcast Guys, which you probably would have seen is now the branding on this channel, and that's what it's going to continue to be. But I just wanted to kind of like bring you guys up to speed, because I feel like I changed this channel from Stuart Carter and the self-development stuff, and then I kind of went through the thing of like trying fitness, trying finances, trying to teach you about like cold showers and ice baths and other little sort of smaller self-development focused things. But ultimately, I really wanted this channel to be about my filmmaking, because that's my passion and that's my career. That's my meaning and my purpose. That's why I changed this channel from Stuart Carter to Clicked Media, because Clicked Media is my company. That is the company that does all the filming. But then obviously, like I say, because the last like 4 or 5 months we've had so much success with filming podcasts, and now we've kind of like made a brand called the Podcast Guys, which is part of Clicked Media, by the way. It's not like a separate, I'm not like this super ADHD sporadic dude that just starts multiple businesses. The Podcast Guys is a Clicked Media brand. It's still within Clicked Media, but I wanted to have a sole like channel for the Podcast Guys, and the reason for that is, look, it encompasses, for me, I have to look at this and be like, well, okay, first off, in the last 5 months I have worked daily, continuously on ice baths, running 10 miles, 5 miles, 7 miles, getting 10 to 20,000 steps a day, going to the gym, doing HIIT workouts. So like, my body is slowly going back to the best my body has ever been. My mindset at the minute, I'm reading so much stuff on like the power of presence, and I'm the happiest, and my mindset is in the best place ever. So like, I look at these things and I'm like, over the last 5 or 6 months, my mindset is in a bulletproof, brilliant place. I'm full of joy, I'm present, I'm happy, I'm positive. And on top of that, my body's getting back to the best it's ever looked as well. My company is currently making a great amount of money each month. Me and my girlfriend are getting on better than ever. I have a close relationship with all of my family, and now I have a daughter who's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So like, I just wanted to get that out there, as that's kind of it within the update, that like I'm probably in the best place of my life right now. That's a bit genuine. And then I wanted to capitalize on that and be like, okay, look, in every area of my life, I'm excelling and I'm succeeding and I'm in a brilliant place with all of those things. So what now can I do with my business and my career? Like, what's the most important thing? And I decided that, you know, filmmaking for like Luke Combs or Sony Music or any of the Premier League football teams is brilliant, but it's like you film that and then you don't get paid for like another 3 or 4 months because no other job comes up, which ultimately wouldn't give me much content to put on a channel that was just about that. So I looked at it and I said, look, what has been consistent? And the answer is podcasts. They pay every month. It's the same people that pay every month. And we just continuously add to that so the business can grow. And also what brings me the most joy. And realistically, I'm still filming people, but I'm filming people sharing their stories. And they're so eclectic. There's like a mental health podcast. There's Addictive Talk, which is all about addiction. And then there's like Olivia Cole, and that's like a beauty one, but it's also got a bit funny stuff in there. There's Bad Friends Club, and they're just pure entertainment. And we've got like 5 or 6 people that are about to join as well. So I feel like it's going to be a good thing. I feel like it's going to be a really, really great thing. I'm going to be able to share our clients' podcasts on this channel, so you're going to be able to watch long form content on this channel of all these different stories and different brands of people. And also, I don't know whether I can talk about it too much, but I've just had a bit of an investment come into the business, into the podcast guys, and we're about to get a whole unit with a proper podcast studio in there. So I'm going to be bringing you guys behind the scenes while we paint and decorate that entire thing, whilst we get the whole studio and we get that painted, decorated, set up. It's going to be black with the yellow podcast guys, Milton Keynes across the walls, 6K cinema cameras, lighting rigs, basically our whole commercial film rig. That's our USP, is that our commercial film rig that we make like adverts for like big brands, we're using that on people's podcasts. So people's podcasts are going to be like, the quality is going to be unrivaled. And there's nobody else in the Milton Keynes area who has a podcast production agency. And we've got the fact that we know how to manage and grow YouTube channels for them. We've got distribution on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all of those things. But I just wanted to update you. That's what this channel is going to become. I'm going to be taking you on studio tours. I'm going to be giving updates on how you can make better podcasts. I'm still going to be talking about filmmaking stuff from the perspective of lighting and direction, composition, framing, all of that kind of stuff, color grading, just everything that's going to make your content better. I'm going to be talking about that on this channel, and also taking you on tours through the office, making vlogs. Maybe I'll bring some sort of family stuff into it as well, and kind of bring you along on the journey of, I hate the word, but an entrepreneur who's starting this new podcast business. Even though it's not started, it's actually been running for a little while, but it's about to be ramped up massively. But that's the update. This channel is going to be about my business, the podcast guys, and it's going to be sharing a lot of podcasts. And that is the end of the update. We've done that in under 10 minutes. I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to cut this off right now, finish off the old coffee, get in the gym and smash out chest and triceps. But it's Friday for me, about to go and have a bloody lovely weekend. And then I'm actually off to America for 4 days on Monday, doing some filming for a podcast, which is going to be a big one for the YouTube. And then when I come back, I'm actually going to Greece for a little while with my family. Anyway, that's a different video. I'm going to get into the gym. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all. Thank you so much if you're still around from the very start. I promise you this is going to be a more consistent channel with a lot of brilliant things. Under 10 minutes. Brilliant. Love you all. Goodbye.